Hello everyone, welcome to this educational video about procedural tax with the theme Personal Money Management. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Nafriza Aini and I'm from class 11-1. In this video, I will explain about procedural tax. I hope this video can help everyone understand procedural tax more easily and clearly. Procedural text is a text that contains step or instruction for doing something. Usually, this type of text is used to explain how to make, do, or use something correctly. The purpose of procedural text is to give instruction so that an activity or a task can be done properly and easily by the reader. Next, procedural text has several generic structure. The first one is purpose or goal. This part explains the aim of the text. The second one is materials or tools. This section contains the tools or materials needed. And the last one is steps. This part contains the sequence of instruction that shall be followed in order. Procedural text also has language feature. The first one is action verbs, which are words that show action. The second one is conjunction. These words are used to connect and organize the step. And the last one is imperative sentence, which are sentences that contain comments or instruction for the readers. Now, I will explain an example of procedural text about personal money management. The title of the text is How to Save 5,000 rupiah a day to buy the item you want. This title shows the goal or purpose of the text, which is teaching the readers how to save money little by little in order to buy something they want. For example, I personally want to buy a fixie bike someday. Because of that, saving 5,000 rupiah every day can help me slowly reach my target without borrowing money from others. In the introduction paragraph, the text explains that saving money every day is a simple way to buy something we want while also learning how to manage money wisely. Next, we move to the materials section. The materials needed are a piggy bank or saving jar, 5,000 rupiah every day, a notebook or phone to record savings, and a picture of the item you want to buy. These materials are important because they help us stay motivated and organized during the saving process. Next, I will explain the steps in this procedural text. First, decide the item you want to buy. By deciding the goal first, we can become more motivated to save money consistently. Second, set a daily saving target of 5,000 rupiah. Even though the amount is small, saving money every day can become very helpful in the future. Then, saving the money every day and put it into a piggy bank or saving jar. This step teaches discipline and consistency in managing money. After that, records the savings regularly using a notebook or a phone. This helps us monitor our progress and know how much money we have collected. Next, reduce unnecessary spending. For example, instead of buying things we not do really need, we can save the money for a future goal. Finally, count the savings until we reach the target and can finally buy the item we want. After reading the text, we can identify the generic structure of this procedural text. The first part is the goal or purpose. The title, How to Save 5,000 rupiah a Day to Buy the Item You Want, shows the purpose of the text, which is to teach readers how to save money gradually in order to buy something they want. The next part is materials. The materials section can be seen in the list containing a piggy bank or saving jar, 5,000 rupiah every day, a notebook or phone to record savings, and a picture of the item you want to buy. These materials are needed to support the saving process. And the last part is steps. The steps section begins from first, decide the item you want to buy, until the final instruction about counting the savings. Now I will explain the language feature used in this procedural text. The underlined words are action verb. For example, decide, save, put, record, redact, spend, and count. These words are called action verbs because they show action or activity performed by the reader. The next language feature is conjunction. The underlined words such as first, second, then, after that, next, and finally are conjunction. These conjunctions are used to connect the step and show the correct order of instruction. The last language feature is imperative sentence. The underlined sentence, such as save the money every day, put it into a piggy bank, and reduce unnecessary spending are imperative sentence. This sentence contain comments or instruction for the readers. So based on the explanation, we can conclude that procedural text is a text that gives instruction or steps to do something correctly. Thank you for watching, and I hope this explanation can help you understand procedural text better.